Welcome to the Old-Fashioned Mom Show. I'm your host, Michelle Marie Heinemann. This is a world filled with exotic travel destinations for families, celebrity mothers and fathers, fine dining, and luxurious tours activities.
Life was a breeze as I lay basking in the sun. Nothing there could bother me.
Today we're here with Kira Wizner. She is the proprietress of Merit Bookstore here in gorgeous Millbrook, New York. And we're just delighted to have you.
I'm delighted to be here. Thank you so much.
Welcome to the Old-Fashioned Mom Show. And you are an old-fashioned mom.
Yes, I am.
And you have a wonderful bookstore. I want to know all about this bookstore because I know it's a recent purchase for you. I love it. When I was in your bookstore today, I just really was drawn to several books, first of all because of the aesthetics of the book, but a book that jumped out at me was the book by Cheryl Strayed. And I opened it up, and immediately what I read affected me so much. I almost got very weepy. Her writings were so profound, and the power that words have, even just one word. You also carry accessories, like fountain pens, and I think you're getting those Japanese brushes.
We are, and the fountain pens, they can actually dip in ink and craft a letter, whether it's calligraphy or just regular writing.
Love that.
And I think it's a tactile exercise that kids don't do so much anymore. Looking forward to the summer very much, and then in the fall, I know people come, just to look at the leaves and to take a drive, and so I think so. And this year, I owned the store right before the Christmas season.
Oh, beautiful!
And that was really fun
and
really exciting. So the bookstore is going to have events throughout the summer that are posted on our website. meritbookstore.com, MERRITT bookstore.com. We have a Facebook presence and on Instagram and Twitter also. And every fall the bookstore does the books for the Sheep and Wool Festival at the Rhinebeck Fairgrounds.
Yes.
And that brings people from all over the world.
That is such a cute festival.
It is, and it's really...
And what a cute name.
Yeah, and it's international. People come from
it's
everywhere.
all over. Yeah.
And so we bring authors.
Very nice.
And sell books at that festival.
Yeah. Kira, I know you're an old-fashioned mom. I'd love to hear about some of your, parenting ideas or parenting tips.
I mean, it's fun to be an old-fashioned mom because I think in the end that means just being really connected to your children. Now, right, there's so much that goes on.
Absolutely.
And it's crazy. And so I do feel very connected to my children, and one of the things that's been so exciting at the bookstore is to curate my parenting section, which is full of books that will really help parents think about their children respectfully, from Your Self-Confident Baby, which is a book by Magda Gerber, who was kind of sort of one of the founders of understanding and respecting children when they were infants, and Whole Brain Child by Daniel Siegel and Tina Bryson.
I heard that was a very good book.
Really, books that help you understand why your child is acting in certain ways, and can at least give you what you need to think about it.
Yeah, absolutely. And give you a different perspective. When we have our children, we are so excited to have our children, but, it's not like we receive a book, our menu telling us, do we have to do this, do that, do this? We just kind of figure it out. I love the fact that you're carrying books for children, teenage years, 5, 6, terrible twos. These are all times where we need guidance.
No, it's true. And now that people are doing so much neurological research and understanding the brain so much more, people are writing, there are 2 big books out now about the teenage brain and how, if you can understand that, in the hopes we're all going to make our mistakes, but in the hopes that we can parent consciously. That's another book, actually. The Conscious Parent is a book that just at least makes you feel that you've done what you can do in terms of the education.
Exactly.
And then what you do with your child and your family.
Exactly. Having the information, having the tools. Well, I'll certainly go by and get all those books and put them in my library. Those are full specs. Kira, I really love this boat. It's handmade by the Tureau family that's been making these boats traditionally in France for generations and generations. Why did you decide to carry this boat?
I love these boats because they really show like everything that's going on below the boat. I think for kids, we always imagine boats are these things that float on the water, but there's actually a lot that goes on below.
Exactly.
And the sails are nautically correct, so depending on how much you know, you can actually raise and lower them. They just seem to me to be something that you remember from your childhood, right?
Absolutely. Oh, it's completely, oh, without a doubt. It's so old-fashioned mom, you know, and I bought one today and I can't wait to go home and sail it with my children. I think that it gives children a real sense of, you know, how things used to be, but also are still today. You know, we live in a very modern world, but tradition is still very much alive. And I love the fact that these artisans are in France and they're making them by hand. It's a family business. You know, they've been in business for quite some time. So you offer how many models?
We have about 5 different models.
Oh,
they range from a little bit smaller than this to actually much bigger. But you know, you have a pond.
What a treat!
Child,
yeah. You really have curated your bookstore so beautifully. So many special items are in merit books.